Hello, grateful. How are you all today? I hope you're all happy, healthy, and fine. Welcome to welcome to this week's Scratch lesson. So the objective for you today is you're going to learn how to create an online interactive quiz with Scratch Online. You will also be learning how to create a variable. You will use if then else block. You will also start with an event and something new. You will choose an ask command where you will get input from the user. So I'm going to show you how we can do that. Before we start, what is a variable? Think of variable as an empty box. Whatever you put inside the box will be stored for you. Let's say you want to store the user's name. So you have to create a variable called name, and the user's name will be stored in a variable called in the box called name. You want to store the score, then you create a variable called score, and then you can use that variable to display the score at the end of the game. So as I mentioned, you can store name, you can store the score, you can also store the time taken to complete the quiz. Now, make sure that you have your quiz has a backdrop with title. The sprite should welcome the player at the beginning of the quiz. There has to be at least 5 questions. Your quiz can be on any topic, can be on English, math, science, or your favorite game. It could it could also be something interesting, surprising, and make sure that the question has to be validated, which means after the user types in the answer, the user should know whether they have typed in the right answer or whether they have typed in the wrong answer. Now, there is also a chance to earn golden points on Dojo if you complete the challenge, and I will let you know how to do it very soon. So I'm going to now show you how to start off with your activity. Let's begin. The first thing that you're going to be doing is you're going to be going to Google Chrome, and then you're going to go to our class website. If you're with Mr. Neil, you will have to go to Mr. Neil's Coding School, go to grade 4, and here I've given you the link for Scratch Online. Click on Scratch Online and it'll take you to this website. Now, if you don't have an account, please create an account. If you do have an account, then click on sign in and then you can sign in. Now, as soon as you sign in, when you go to your profile, you click on my stuff, you see all the projects that you've created so far. This is the sample quiz that I have made for you, and this is the kind of quiz that you will be creating. Let me show you how to play the quiz. Click on the green flag. If you see, I have a backdrop, I have a title. So my sprite has welcomed me and it says, what's your name? My name is Parveen, and then click on enter. It says, hi Parveen. What is the capital of Australia? If I type in the right answer, it says, well done. Now, this is the kind of quiz I would like you all to create. So how do we do it? I'm going to show you by clicking on the create option. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a backdrop by clicking over here. I'm going to choose a backdrop. I can choose the same one. I'm going to edit the backdrop by clicking on backdrop over here and then choosing the backdrop option. Then clicking on text and then clicking in here, write the title as Scratch Quiz. Now I'm going to click on Sprite If you want to change your sprite, you will have to click here to choose a sprite. But I would like to keep the same sprite, and then I click on code. Now, the first thing I want my sprite to do is, first thing I have to do is event. When the green flag is clicked, I want my sprite to welcome the user by saying hello for 2 seconds. Then I want my sprite to now ask the user what their name is. To do that, it must go to the sensing block. Do you see the sensing block over here? Click over there, and then I must choose the ask command over here. This is the first time that you're using it. When you choose the ask command over here, this command will ask the user what their name is. And whatever the user types in will be stored in this variable. Now, answer is a variable. Think of it as an empty box. Whatever the user types inside what's your name will be stored inside this empty box called, the name of this box is called answer. So the user is going to say, the sprite is going to ask the user, what's your name? The user is going to input an answer. Whatever the answer is will be stored in the answer. And now I want my sprite to welcome the user with their name. So I want to use the same command, except in this place, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to operators and choose the join option. In this block, I'm going to go back to sensing, and I'm going to pick my answer and put it here, and here I'm going to change it to welcome. So do you see what's happening here? So I say welcome, and whatever is inside the answer will appear over here for 2 seconds. Now I'm going to start off with the question. Okay, the first question that I want my sprite to ask is, this is a sample question, where can we find pyramids? Okay, the user is going to type in the answer, and the answer is going to come and fall inside the answer variable box. So I need to now validate by choosing the if then else block. I'm going to go back to operators, and this time I'm going to choose this equal option. I'm going to go back to my sensing block, pick the answer. If answer is equal to Egypt, which is the right answer, then my sprite should say not hello, but it should say well done. And if not, it should say sorry, correct answer is Egypt. Do you see how quickly I made a quiz? I asked the question, and I also validated the answer. And now I can make a variable by clicking on variable. I'm going to choose make a variable option, click on score. And then as soon as I clicked on score, my score variable has appeared over here. Now, when you can choose to increase your score by every time the answer is right. The score can go +1. You can do that by changing the variable over here by +1. If you add a -1 over here and put it in here, the score will be deducted every time the wrong answer was mentioned. Now, this is how you do it. And if you click on the address bar over here and copy this and paste it in your Edmodo comments, then I will be able to see your quiz, and I will also, you can also click on share over here, and you can share it with me and all your other friends. And I can't wait to try all your wonderful quizzes. Well done. And maybe you can even earn the golden points if I really see your variables and how well you've used them. Stay safe until I see you next time. Take care and bye.